good morning. In the previous video, we have seen how to find the moment of a force vector about any point. The moment of a force is given by r cross f, where r is the position vector and f the force vector. R cross f, by cross multiplication of the position vector and the force vector, we can get the moment of a force about any particular point O. Now let us see the moment of a couple. What is a couple? Couple is two equal and parallel, equal but unlike parallel forces. Two equal values, say two forces F. This is acting downwards, this force F is acting upwards. Both are same in magnitude but opposite in direction, separated by a distance d. So two unlike parallel forces of same magnitude separated by a distance. If we say the resultant of the three forces, if you take resultant in magnitude, the resultant force is 0, but it will produce a resultant couple or moment. And moment of couple M is equal to the force, one of the forces, into the perpendicular distance between them. Moment is equal to force into perpendicular distance between them. But in two-dimensional analysis, it was easy. When you come to 3D, let us see. What about the moment of these forces about point O? Say moment about O. We want the moment of this couple F about a point O. Moment about O for F acting at A. Consider this force acting at A. Moment of this vector, moment of this force about O is given by, suppose this position vector is OA, RA cross F. We have seen in the last video. Moment of that force F about O is equal to RA cross F. Similarly, moment of force F about O for the force acting at B. For the force acting at B, this will be RB cross minus F. Because F is positive upwards, this is acting downwards, so RB cross minus F. Therefore, total moment. Therefore, the total moment about O will be RA cross F vector sum of and RB cross minus F. So if we consider as individual forces and take the moment about O, this will be the total moment about O. That can be rewritten as RA minus RB cross product F. RA minus RB cross F. Look into that vector diagram. Looking into this vector diagram, if I mark this as R, if that is R, from here RB plus R, from this vector diagram, RB plus R is equal to RA, you know. Okay, RB plus R is equal to RA. Therefore, what is RA minus RB? Therefore, RA minus RB is equal to R. So here, instead of RA minus B, I can write moment about O of this couple is equal to R cross F. Okay, so moment of couple is nothing but the position vector BA that is separated by what is the position vector between B and A, the point of application of the forces, cross the magnitude of one of the force F, R cross F. So let us have a numerical example based on this. I will read the question. Two forces F1 50I plus 80J plus 100K and F2 minus 50I plus minus 80J minus 100K act at points A 0.7, 1.51 and B 1.9 minus 1 respectively. Calculate the moment of forces and the perpendicular distance between the forces. So the question is, we are given two forces. In this, one force is F1, the other one is F2. F1 acts at A. So this is F1, this is F2. And the values are given as, so they are given the values of F1 and F2. F1 is given 50I plus 80J plus 100K. The first force. The second force, F2, that is negative of this, minus 50I minus 80J minus 100K. And the coordinates of the point A, the force F1 acting at A, coordinates A, the coordinates are given as 0.7, 1.5, 1. And for the point B, the coordinates are given as 1, 0.9, minus 1. You calculate, the question is find moment. Find the moment. Find the moment of forces. Find the moment of forces and perpendicular distance. So the question, we are given only two forces, F1 and F2. The coordinates of these 2 points are given. You are asked to find out the moment of forces and the distance between them. So from the theory, we have got moment of forces is equal to R cross F. So let us find out what is R. Position vector R. R means R acts from B to A. So that is, we can write it as R, B, A. So the position vector R is nothing but position vector R is nothing but R, B, A. So how do you write? R, B, A. So it will be A minus B. So the coordinates of A, 0.7 minus 1I plus 1.5 minus 0.9 J plus 1 plus 1 K. So it will works out to minus 0.3I plus 1.5 minus 0.9 is 0.6J plus 2K. So we have got the R vector. Now the force vector F, you can take any one force, say one force 50I plus 80J plus 100K. The other one is the negative of this. So moment of forces, moment is equal to R cross F. So we will write I, J, K, first row, then R minus 0.3, 0.6, 2. Then what about the force vector? 50, 80, 100. It works out to I times 0.6 into 100, 60 minus 160 plus minus J into, this is J, minus 0.3 into 100 minus 30, 50 into 2, 100 plus K into, this is K, 0.3 into 80 minus 24 plus 50 into 0.6, 30 minus 24 minus 30. So it works out to minus 100I minus 130 plus 130J minus 24 minus 54 minus 54K. So the moment is equal to minus 100I 130J minus 54K. Now the question is, first one is find the moment of forces, second one is find the perpendicular distance between them. So let us find the magnitude of moment. magnitude of moment m. Magnitude of moment m is equal to square root 100 square plus 130 square plus 54 square. It will work out to 172.67. 172.67. Then what about the moment of force? What is the force is 50, right? So let us write down the magnitude of force. This is magnitude of force. That is equal to square root 50 square plus 80 square plus 100 square. So this is magnitude of moment. Magnitude of force will be 137.48. So we have got the numerical value for the moment and the magnitude of force also. Now we have scalar. M is equal to F into D. Therefore, the D, perpendicular distance. D, the perpendicular distance between the forces, is equal to M by F. M is equal to 172.67 divided by 137.48. It works out to 1.26 meter. So the perpendicular distance between the two forces F1 and F2, that also we have got as the magnitude of moment divided by the magnitude of the force. 172.67 by 137, it is 1.26 meter. The magnitude of moment is equal to magnitude of force into distance. So this, we come to the end of the three-dimensional forces in spaces, or we have completed the portions on statics according to the KTU syllabus of first semester. Next we will be passing on to the portions on dynamics. So as the exams are already started for the last batches, we will quickly go through the university question papers of previous year KTU questions before proceeding with the portions on dynamics. So in the next video will be some special videos which will be giving you the answers to the questions of previous Kerala Technological University question papers of engineering mechanics for the first semester. Thank you.